Forgot about the Hoglin head. But, anyway, Pillbug9 here, and, welcome back to another episode of PillbugCraft. So, anyway, as you can tell, we're probably doing something with, Hoglin today. So, yeah, we're actually gonna get around to doing something that I kind of ran out of time to do in the last episode. So, what it is we're gonna be making a Hoglin farm in the Nether. But before we do that, I guess let's go back over to an area that we kind of worked on in the last episode. And that would, of course, be the bamboo store here. So, I guess we're here to check profits from last time, as well as also say that I did not actually get around between episodes to doing, like, or to getting, like, TNT stuff, but I did fully stock us up with some rockets of each type. So I guess we haven't sold any of the Flight Duration 2, never made any of Flight Duration 3. My gunpowder farm actually couldn't keep up with quite stocking all these chests. So we're gonna check that out in a second before we head into the Nether. But I guess let's check this one here. It looks fully stocked. But I guess that's actually not the payment chest. So let's see if we've sold anything. Oh wow. Block of diamond. And then some iron. And we should probably restock the scaffolding there as well. Seems like some scaffolding has sold, so let's go put that in our little office from before. And, I think there used to be a creeper hole that's been filled in, but probably should see if we could fill it in with sand on top. Because that random dirt in the desert biome looks a little odd. But anyway, guess let's see. Yeah, of course none of this stuff is sold. It doesn't look like, and I wasn't expecting any of it to have. We might actually need more smooth stone and come back here and raid some of it later. But anyway, guess let's see here. So, break that in half and do that one there. So let's put that in there and we'll take our half of it now. And then I guess with this one, the second floor is kind of all produced by our farms. I guess I'll have to ask Crunchy Potato kind of if we should divide these as well or not. Or what the deal with that is, because we never actually really went over that. But I'll hang on to them for now, I guess. There was one block. Actually, I'll put them in there. I'll put these in here and then figure that out with her later. Off camera, probably. But that kind of takes care of that. So I guess let's go see our gunpowder here. And then I guess we're gonna go ahead and grab our shulker box that I have pre-prepared that hopefully has everything in it that we're gonna need for this Hoglin farm. So I guess let's see if our gunpowder is like resupplied any since last time or not. Let's see. I guess I've decided to keep this door open to the Nether for a little bit here. We're gonna go through that portal a little bit, or in a little bit, and hopefully find some of the newer biomes. I think I probably need to put a sign above those that indicates up or down, because I keep forgetting. Guess let's see here. Yes. I think I need to go ahead and probably figure out off camera what the distance, what the ideal distance to stand away from our farm is, and maybe put that up in the sky. It'll increase our rates if we light up everything, but that would also take a huge amount of time. So I'm thinking with that farm, if I could create like a away from keyboard AFK chamber up in the sky at the perfect distance to have the caves unloaded, but that creeper farm loaded and producing creepers and spawning them in and stuff. That will produce our rates, or make our rates go up by just as much. But anyway, I guess let's go grab our box of stuff. And I guess it doesn't matter what trapdoors we use for this design. So I hope we have enough. We have some left over from the creeper farm. So hopefully that's enough. Because we are going to need trapdoors for this thing. So I think this is everything that we need, I hope. Minus the trapdoors, which are in a different box. And maybe I should put them in there, actually. And when we build this thing, we're actually going to put a lodestone there as well. But actually, before we grab that box and do this, well, first of all, we should put away our iron ingot and put this Hoglin head away as well. But what we're going to do first is the Hoglin farm has to be built in a certain biome. And that biome would be the Crimson Forest biome. Which means that what we're gonna do here is we need to find a Crimson Forest biome. Is what we need to do here. So, yes. We need to find a Crimson Forest biome in the Nether. So, I guess we'll go through a portal and do that now. Is what we should do here. So I hope we got enough rockets. We do have more in our ender chest if we need them. So let's go ahead and pop through our fancy door here and get through our nether portal. And then we're gonna have to drop down and hopefully fly through the new nether terrain here. So of course what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down through here, through the bedrock layer. Thought I saw something green there for a second. No, guess not. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and climb all the way down here. This could take a second. Now then, we need to find a Crimson Forest biome. I think the easiest way to find the new nether terrains, maybe to head straight that way. Though actually, there's like lava lakes this way as well. We actually haven't flown that way, really. Let's, dispose of this guy. It's not a very good crossbow thing there. And I guess there's our nether hub. So we're gonna have to go past this thing and off that direction, I think. Is probably our best course of action here. So let's jump up here and find this, and then we need to get its coordinates so we can find it when we're above the roof of the nether. Oh wait, I thought this area this way was more open than this. Okay, really nothing here except a couple of angry pigs. Ooh, piglin head. Oh, don't mind if I do with that. But yeah, this doesn't look very open down here. Okay, we should have gone the other way. Hopefully I can remedy that mistake. There we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is where it's more open. I'm getting kind of lost here. Let's see. Here we go. This is where we have open nether. Or open-ish. So if we just fly far enough away, we should get the new nether terrain here. Here we go. This is the basalt deltas here. Warped forest. Here we go. This is a really big crimson forest. Now we're gonna want to go ahead and build this thing like right in the middle of where the forest biome is. Somewhere that's very kind of, Oh, is that a bastion remnant? Well, I definitely need to take the coordinates of here. We're not gonna go ahead and loot that thing right now, though. Oh, and I see some of the new mobs in there. Yeah, maybe I'll grab some of the other PillbugCrafters and we'll go loot that thing together, but, let me just grab the stuff here for those coordinates. Technically speaking, we could just take these coordinates and build the farm up above the ceiling of the nether. That bastion remnant won't impact us because we're going to be building the farm so high up. So maybe this will be this dual purpose coordinate picture and I'll use the same one to find our way back here. Here, but on the nether roof. Because, as you see, this is where hoglins naturally spawn. So, this is the perfect biome to build a farm in for them. Oh, and I think I forgot to right-click the lodestone, but I think I know the coordinates to get back. Hopefully. But now that I've found one of these, I guess let's, I'll probably cut the video here and, see you again when we're here, but on the roof of the nether, ready to start building this thing. So now I gotta try to figure out how to fly back. It's just this way or something. Okay. So we've made it to that same location, but now we're above the roof of the nether. Now, what we need to do first is actually, we don't need that, we do need this. Let's pick that back up. And we need a few stacks of this. That should hopefully be enough. Pick that up too. So, what we want is, I think we want to go up. Yeah, we want to pillar up our block pillar here until we reach the Y coordinate. That's the one in the middle there, by the way. But until we reach that coordinate, it needs to be at 230. That's how high we need to go up, in terms of going straight up in this biome. And the reason for that is because the higher up you are in the nether, the less stuff below the roof of the nether is loaded. Which means this will increase the spawning rates of the farm, and decrease the amount of work we have to do spawn proofing below the ceiling of the nether. As nothing can actually spawn on the bedrock ceiling unless you give it something to spawn on that isn't bedrock. Okay, so that's good. We need a bit of a platform to work from now. Okay. So, as you can tell, we kind of have it a bit built, but I actually had no torches, like at all, anywhere. So, what we need to do is we need to go get some coal and stuff. This box contains a glowstone compass that leads us back here, so we should be okay to leave and head back. I can just follow our compass to get back there. And nothing should be able to spawn where it's not supposed to. We need the torches so we can block the spawns of some of the other mobs. Yeah, I killed a few of the dudes in there though, so it looks like it's really gonna work quite well. So let's grab those materials out of there as well. So, back in a second. Yeah, that right there, the piglins killing the hoglins is why we don't want piglins to spawn in this thing. So hopefully we can go get some coal or cook up some charcoal or something rather quickly. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, now according to the picture I got, we want a line of torches here. And a line of torches here. And we also want a line of torches here. So of course we gotta mirror it. Yep. Then we need to stop the spawns down there. Let's get rid of that guy. Now no further hoglins should spawn while we're up here. Okay. So I think we're good here. Now what we want, actually, is we do want a fire aspect sword. Unfortunately, I currently only have one of those. Oh wait, this is the wrong box. These guys are kind of noisy. There, the Wither Slayer. Now, this isn't the ideal sword, but it does have fire aspect. We need the fire aspect if we want to get the cooked pork from them. Without having to cook it. Which we don't want to do, because as we've already established, I'm out of coal. So we don't want to have to cook everything. Since it's got mending, this also kind of works a bit as an XP kind of farm as well. But I guess I'm gonna stand here for a little bit, I think. And see what we can do. I think I'm gonna stand here and swing for a little bit to kind of test out our farm. Okay, so I've been here for a little while, long enough to repair everything off the XP. So I guess let's see what that has generated in terms of mob drops. Oh wow. Yep, this thing is definitely gonna be a fairly profitable venture, it looks like. So, yeah. We got 4 Hoglin heads, 3 and a bit stacks of leather, and a lot of cooked pork chops just in that short amount of time that I've been standing here. Just in the amount of time it's taken me to repair my tools and armor, I think. That's actually pretty good. Now, what we're ultimately going to want is we're ultimately going to want to make a netherite sword that we can just leave in this chest here. That'll be very useful if we can do that. But I guess whenever I get a chance in between episodes, I can come here and just use this as a bit of an XP farm sort of thing. As well as for trying to fill out that chest. Might need to go ahead and upsize that storage system at some point. But I think this will be most useful, this farm then. Especially if we got that many heads in that short amount of time. And we'll be able to sell these Hoglin heads. We got another one just now, it looks like. These raw pork chops I'm probably gonna just toss or something. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna toss those out because with this much cooked pork, we're never gonna need raw pork chops ever again. So, and I should probably rename this lodestone compass an anvil when we get back to Hoglin farm or something. That way we can go ahead and find our way back rather easily. Probably also put like a barrel or something on that as well. Don't know where that torch that we supposedly placed went. But anyway, I don't think we need this here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this batch. But then we got one more thing we need to see to in this episode, I think. That I've been meaning to do regarding a new feature that we put on here. So I'm not gonna lie, it's rather addictive to stand here and get lots and lots of leather and cooked pork. But yes, I think probably next time we're gonna make a farm that does that. So I probably need to rename this compass to like home or something. And the other one, Hoglin farm, so I'll do that when we get back. But for right now, let's just head back, I suppose, from our little farm thing. And, guess I'll see you there. Okay, and we're back. So, for this next part to make sense, I guess I gotta show you something. And it's in this box. So, what I have done is I have put a, data pack on here more recently that on top of the mob heads, it allows us to get mini blocks from the Wandering Trader. So, that's what this is. I've been collecting them since I put that on. And this is kind of what they look like here. Of course, they change into player head and become not stackable if you put them down, but you can still tell what they're supposed to be. These are the mini cartography tables. And you can actually wear these on your head. Looks a little odd, but they are player heads. But they're also mini blocks. So these are now actually highly desirable on here. People have been trading them and everything. with each other. Problem is, we don't have a way to kind of like trade them with each other very easily right now. So that's what's leading into what we need to do next here. So what we're doing next here is we are going to make a place to trade it. And the place is already kind of built. This castle thing over here that it's been getting renovated a little bit here on the server. So we're gonna use this as kind of our central sort of point, I think, for what we're gonna do here. But it does need a little bit of work. Like, right now, it's kind of a bit of a work in progress sort of thing. I mean, I guess maybe we should go ahead and decide to do it more functionally and slowly change the way it looks over time. But I guess let's see what we can do. I think we need to mix in some other types of stone, like stone bricks and, of course, andesite. And we also need, like, mossy stones. For that, some cobblestone, some mossy stairs. We're pretty much going to change it out a little bit here and make it look like it's not just a set sort of thing. And by using some different stone things that kind of go together here. Here is sort of our building palette. I mean, you can take, if you know what you're doing, you can take something like this staircase, and if you just mix in a little bit of that, like if we just mixed in that, I mean, you can already tell that this already looks a little bit more varied. Now, of course, you really need to put more than just a single change like that and into it and mix it up a little more. So, I don't know if polished andesite's really gonna go. Maybe. Nah, polished andesite looks a little bit too uniform and clean, I think, so that's out. But regular andesite could work. So that's kind of the moss stone there. If we put, like, andesite there, and an andesite, like, there. Anywho, the kind of state of the place aside, I think there is enough room already here for us to set up a little bit of a trading booth. And of course, I need to figure out how to make those windows look a little bit more like windows and stuff. How to make this castle look more like a proper sort of castle-y thing. But enough of that for now. So what we're gonna do, I think, for our barrels is we're gonna set up like this sort of thing kind of in the middle here. So there's gonna be this, and there's gonna be barrels that we place on this. Yeah, there's gonna be barrels that we place on that. Whoops. Set this up really quickly here. Then I guess we should probably provide an anvil in here as well, because you're gonna need that to really take advantage of this. So we'll do an anvil somewhere like there. Okay, that's a good spot for an anvil, right under the window. And then now we need mini blocks, and we also need our head box. Yep, there you go. We need our head. So I guess we're going to set up ours. Let's claim this one here. So you're going to place your head kind of down like that. That kind of on the barrel you wish to claim. And I'm kind of pulling this from something that I saw in a different series here. But I thought it worked well, so that's why I want to try to do this. Now then, we actually don't have the blocks in here that I wanted to trade, but I guess there are a few we could trade. Because we don't need to keep all of these. I know people wanted some redstone lamps. So, just keep 4 for herself, because I'm going to use these for something, so I want an even number. And then there's 3 that I'd be willing to sell. So then what we would do here is we then rename this item in an anvil to what we would like it to be called. So, or, well, not what we would like it to be called, but what we want to price it as, rather. So, what I would want for these redstone lamps, for example, is I'd be willing to give you 3 of them, which is this amount here, for a diamond. So if there's more than one, you're going to want to rename it to what it is for the whole amount of them. So think of if someone wanted all of these, then and you can put the whole price kind of there. Now, I could go ahead and, I guess also I could name this, if I wanted to sell them one at a time rather than all at once, I could name them what the price would be for one of these. So that's what these would be called. So then we put it in there, and now anyone that sees our barrel here can come in here and they can open it up, and then they can see that I have 1 diamond for 3 of these. He's put in there. So that sort of thing is how we're going to be doing the trading. And probably should try to set it a day here before something bad tries to blow us up. But, yeah. Because this castle isn't completely enclosed, we probably do need to fix that and put like more of these sort of posts in the windows here to keep bad guys from trying to come in here. Anyway, I think we're about done here. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please consider giving it a like. If you really loved it, consider subscribing. And I guess, well, that's about it for me. So, my name is PillbugCraft, and so long till next time.